Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome in and welcome back. Those of you who are following my story and you know what's going on, God did a miracle for me today right after I got done with the initial reading this morning. Right after I got done, provision came for today and for tomorrow's shelter. All praise, glory, and honor to the Most High God. Those of you who are new, my story is just big. I talked about it 2 days ago on this channel, so if you want to know what's going on with me, then you can just check out over there. I just I'm tired though of this situation going on. I really am tired of this situation going on. Thank you all for praying for me, those of you who do. If you are able to help continue to help me, then thank you. In prayer, in giving, whatever. I'm gonna need some shelter after tomorrow again, so I need rescue, folks. I really need rescue. But anyway, I know people know that. I don't understand what's going on. I just really don't. But anyway, if you're able to help me, thank you very much. I have a PayPal and a Cash App down below, Shannon E Hensley, and the S and the E and the H is all uppercase. Alright, let's get started here and see what's going on. Most High God, I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We just ask you for your direction in this reading. Look, if you guys did not watch any of the next 24-hour readings from my other channel, they're in the community section on this channel. They're really big energy readings the last couple of days. You might want to go watch them. The water reading had energies coming out saying, get your house in order, because there's a judgment. In the fire reading, it stated you got 24 hours to get something done. So somebody could, I don't know, I've had a lot of stuff come out about death and stuff the last couple of days, and so it's just huge. Okay, so anyway, we had the Nine of Pentacles coming out. This could be, this is about using discernment when that card comes out. Maybe you're dealing with a single person, or you are. This is energy of doing you all by yourself. It's a very prudent type of energy to come out. If it's in the upright, it's very prosperous. If it's in the negative, then it represents segregation and somebody mishandling somebody for their money, and that stuff's gonna freaking stop. The devil's here. All right, well, the devil's here, and so somebody, the 10th house goes back to I use, as somebody is being used, and we know it. You're part of the collective, then we already know it. I'm dealing with that nonsense as well. There's murder out here with the devil. He comes steal, kill, and destroy. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. This is an overindulger. In the water reading, the King and Queen of Pentacles was there, and that Nine of Cups was in the reverse on them. And I lifted up one of the cards that were over the top of that reading, and it said at a bar. And so whatever that is overindulging stuff, sex, drugs, rock and roll, obsessions, very toxic energy with the devil, don't care, I'm going to use you type of energy. In the earth reading, I think it was the earth or the air reading, it stated there was an obstacle, and it said a devil was on the card. And so we have a devil here. And there's maladministration. When the strength card comes out in the reverse, it's a maladministration energy that's here. That's a boss figure type energy. That's servitude type of stupid nonsense out here. All right, well, somebody don't have no strength. I guess somebody don't have no strength, have no self-control. And there's something around some unity situation. There's a lot of water coming out. These are coming out crossing. The Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles is here. If the Page of Pentacles is upright, you can trust this person. They're very reliable, and a little bit that they have to say is good information. Something public is out here, or whatever the information could be public, and whatever needs to be had attached to some situation. If they're in the negative, can't trust this, and there's some type of a bribe around something for some of you. I mean, the devil's here. It's emotional though. Here you got 3 cards of emotions here, and earthy energy, and this goes back to fire stuff. So you rather use your intuition. I mean, if somebody's upright, I tell people all the time, you make sure you look in people's eyeballs. You look into their pupil of their eyes, because the eyes are the window of our soul. And even if somebody is going to just flat out freaking lie into your face, if you're full of the Holy Spirit, you have the upper hand there with that. You'll know something. God will let you know something. Even if God also hides something for you for whatever the timing is within something for it to be revealed, then you just trust God there in whatever that is. Somebody is being used. This is I will and I use. Somebody knows they're going to use somebody. Or they think they are. Or they did. Somebody knows somebody is being used as well with that nonsense. There it is right there. Some stupid idiot out here. This is a user. This is a fornicator. This is I play you. I'm sure of myself. When I come into the room, I'm going to tempt you. I know that I'm so sure of myself. Hold on. You can't say no. You can't say no to me because I'm hot to trot. This is somebody, they are very sure of themselves. They are wanting somebody to get into unity and go somewhere. And you can't trust this person, folks. And if that's coming out in the crossing there, and they're targeting somebody who can be trusted, but they can't, and you get entangled with this nonsense, it's going to be very foul. It's going to be very foul. You need to talk to your kids, folks. Those of you who got little kids and teenagers, God brought that card out twice in 4 of those readings. Okay, and this is children energy, really big. They know something. And like little kids and stuff, unless I just pray right now the grace of God come upon them, because they don't have discernment unless, again, the grace of God is upon that child. Hopefully so. But God said you can talk to your kids, or your kids are already entangled with this nonsense. Y'all could have a teenager that works, and there's something going on with the boss at work with your teenager as well, or something already happened that way. If somebody don't have no strength to, I don't know, if you're going to just bend for this person that's just very passionate, you're in trouble, folks. Or the teenager is, or the kid is, or I don't know. It's not a good thing out here. There's something bad out here going on. Obviously, somebody's going to die as well. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but God said, get your house in order. If somebody don't have no strength and time's up, the devil has a meaning of time for something that somebody has already done in unity and played somebody, then somebody's time's up. Even if God says, look, I said you get your house in order, you think you're going to come back and do something again, then he's putting a time frame on something in 24 hours. These idiots could be going out to eternity, and God forbid, God don't get any pleasure in seeing wicked people have to die, but by God, if people ain't going to stop, he's going to remove some people. We deal with the wicked out here. We're freaking dealing with the wicked out here, folks. And some of us are tired of this nonsense. We're tired of it. Show me more information. It's unacceptable. Somebody's soul's gone anyway. All they're doing is wreaking havoc in the freaking earth realm. What's hidden here? The tower. This is government. This is time. Somebody could also have a grandfather clock, or this goes back to older people. And I had an older man and an older woman come out in both the fire and the earth reading. And so grandfather energy could be out here, could be a grandfather involved in something. I don't know. But anyway, this is alterating things. I had the I and the T come out of the rune bag. And yesterday when I was reading, I had IT workers come out in wording. And so, being on the tower, doing some nonsense, alterating some stuff, using people in that nonsense is demonic. It's demonic. It's also about protection as well. And so if you're doing things for upright purposes, and because you know about some stupid nonsense, then great. I feel like somebody's coming back to a boss to tempt them, or the boss is trying to tempt an employee. Or the other day when I read on this channel, somebody was married and somebody was doing something nasty and unclean at the job with somebody as well. And if that's what's going on, if this person's in and out again, then I guess some of y'all got the energy out here. Anyway, show me what else is hidden. But that clock tower is hidden. What else is hidden is the clouds, the confusion, or people confusing things, maybe throwing things up in the clouds as well. It's technology then really big showing itself. Something about on a cloudy day, the Most High says he's going to come on clouds. And there's a cloud of witnesses as well as what he says. This is a confusion card or a distortion card. And if there's something filthy, dirty, demonic going on, then somebody is distorted and unclean. The child is hidden. Okay, well, it's definitely here. You talk to your kids, people. Or somebody's got a child with the boss. Or your child maybe have got knocked up with the boss as well. I don't know. Some teenagers, I mean, if they're tempting and somebody don't have no strength around something like that, I don't know. This also somebody stumbling up on information. It's also somebody you went to school with. It's a student's card. It's somebody's brain that's just stuck in like a childlike mode as well. It's got many different meanings. All those meanings, whatever's going on, somebody's confused some stuff out here and has been altering things, or your child has been maybe doing that as well. I don't know. Whatever the connection is, there's something that came out really big in those readings about somebody educating somebody with information. So somebody is stumbling up on something here that's been mysterious, and something about the child was there really strong in a couple of those other readings as well. Not only this deck, but it also came out of another deck. This is support groups and stuff, or public places, or something like if your kid's at a public place or something like that, and somebody's trying to use somebody to do something, being in unity, then again, or they did something to a child, then something's out here. There's something about protection. You need to protect your kids, folks. You got a lot of child trafficking nonsense, and the devil has been going after children since the beginning of time. That's what he does. There's the bad health. So if this energy is going into the energy of not having enough strength because of bad health, and somebody's got maybe 24 hours, and God's saying get your house in order, you need to talk to your kids, tell them what you want done at your funeral. Something's happened around that, then God's saying I'm giving you a 24-hour period to get it together. Okay? Because it was coming out in that water reading that way. Something's going on. However it's going down. Somebody is sick, got your... Or you deal with somebody's got a sex disease, like it came out real heavy yesterday as well. The community. Again, there's something about groups, or somebody may be known in a really big way out here as well. There's the older woman that's out here attached to it. So whether she's sick, or she's dealing with somebody sick, or you're the mother that needs to talk to your child, I don't know. Something about an older woman is here. And then the family room. Somebody in your family is out here attached to some stuff going on. So the Three Cups also community. I feel like somebody's known here in the community. A baby. Okay, it's here. That child is right there in the hidden. Something about at a tire service and a circle around for a renewal and a destruction, and circling around a large area. Yes. It definitely came out in a totally different way. It said that somebody was circling around to dive down for an attack. Okay, that somebody's trying to get somebody. They're trying to use somebody. And you don't need to go with this person, because it's dangerous out here. The thief is caught. Okay, what? Good. Somebody been doing some stuff on technology. We know. Your time's up, man. I don't know what to tell you people that think that you can get up in here and thieve on some stuff. God says you caught behind closed doors. There's the gathering of people. There's people everywhere. Community. The Three Cups community card. The garden is a community card. Gold and the thief is caught is out here. And somebody's exes. Somebody's probably, it came out really heavy in those other readings as well. They've been thieving some stuff. I don't know. Headship is out here attached to this matter. Well, somebody's already made a decision, a choice to do something. That choice was already made in that water reading. And whoever's trying to do what, somebody's coming. They've already made a choice to go do something. They've already made a choice to go do something. And because somebody's been thieving, I guess somebody's caught with it. So if you're a thief, you're caught. Somebody's coming to do something. If you're the ex of somebody's problem. I mean, there's a bunch of it. Gold's out here. Whatever. Time's up, I guess. It says there is no man that has power over the spirit. Again, there's no strength out here. There is no man that has power over the spirit to retain the spirit. Neither has he any power on the day of his death. There is no discharge in that war. Neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to it. Okay, so you go ahead and you think you're just so hot to trot some nonsense. Look what combination, my God, that came out. Those of you who follow my other channel, we've got maybe over 100 videos with this combination that comes out all the time. With the boss figure, headship is out here. That's incredible. This word goes to prisoners. Somebody needs to go to jail for some stuff. And somebody got, the word execution came out yesterday. I think it was this channel as well. Well, anyway, somebody's time's up on some stuff. Whoever the person is in some type of big position somewhere that's overriding their power. There's a maladministration, a really bad way. And God's doing something with it. Whoever they are, male or female. At the bottom of the deck says to sow into yourselves righteousness and reap mercy and break up your fallow ground. For it is time to seek Yehovah till he comes and rains down righteousness. And we got the clouds here. I don't know if y'all have watched a lot of different types of videos on the eclipse that we just had. But I just shared something in the community section the other day that I found. It's called Nineveh. Y'all need to go watch it. It's less than a minute long. And it's huge. We had all kinds of sevens come out the other day when I was reading, and I found that video. I don't remember if the reading that I did had the sevens, and then I found that video, or I found that video and then I did a reading and all the sevens come out. However, it coincided there. It was there, and it's absolutely incredible what God has done in the sky within a 7-year period, and how the earth is in judgment, folks. The earth is in judgment. And people that have been sowing seeds of righteousness, we're going to have mercy. Other people that just won't have it, I just want to keep using you. Your time's up. Whatever this nonsense is about thieving and doing some stupid, crazy stuff around people's life and oppressing them. And I'm just hot trot to do whatever I want. The stupidness. Why will you die? Why will you die? But people can't understand. So anyway, this headship, whether they be upright or not, if that's taking care, I mean, obviously somebody had to get up in here that's upright to take care of something. Somebody's made some type of decision. It's going to cost something out here. It's going to end something, positive and negative, for a given person who's dealing with some nonsense out here. Something's huge going on. We have the work rune that came out. Again, there's work out here. And this is hitting rock bottom. And again, somebody's done some really nasty stuff to some of us, caused us. I mean, I'm grateful for the flour that I get to eat every day. At least it's something. Some people don't have nothing to put in their mouth. And but we are dealing with people that shouldn't even have this problem here by some thief out here. It's connected with headship, altering things. Some people just has some stupid type of title over them, think they can just do whatever they want. They're doing it to a lot of people. We got community out here. It's disgusting. It's costing somebody even their life. This is having a rebound after touching rock bottoms, because God's going to make a bad thing right with that stuff. If people stand in the truth and trust in Him. So anyway, the work rune is coming out here. It's also about a protection here as well. It's also about a exposure, and it's about choices. I'm not going to pull it all apart, but it's all here in that rune. I won't tell you why I say all that, but it's there. Then you have, so I could get the word gold out of this with the pictograph, making that word in the Hebraic language is out here. It came out in the English as well. It's definitely out here. This is a protection being granted. Again, there's protection out here. Let the Most High protect us. There is no protection outside of Him. This is also a resistance. It's the 15th letter of the runic alphabet. The 15th higher arcana is the devil. And if you submit yourself to God and resist the devil, he'll have to flee from you. But somebody don't have no strength because they won't submit to God. Or they didn't, and something's horrific already taken somebody's soul out of them, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, this is a protection out here. It's also something that really can be healed in a situation. There's a divine grace on something, and there's a divine grace. And something's going to be able to be healed after this nonsense is judged by God and the thief is out of the way. Then that's absolutely positive. Looks like a tree. It's a pictograph of the Hierophant in the deck as well. So that's about seeing a great sight and getting to download something is what it represents, the letter Hey. You flip that over and it looks like a broom or a mop. You could be dealing with a housekeeper, don't know. But also God says he's got a broom of destruction and he's cleaning house. I'm going to take about 4 more cards over here and we'll call it a reading. I'll take 5. The belt, the sash around, and the apron is coming out. Interesting because he brought out the word belt in the water reading in the tarot. It was there. A lawyer is out here. Okay, somebody had to get a lawyer. It says, because somebody can go to prison, the word prisoners are here. The Jehovah says that you're protected and he shall deliver thee. Okay, again, those of you who are standing with God, there's protection all over the place. This is a protection granted. This is can go back to protection as well. And God's got protection here. This is protection for outside things is what the strength card can have a meaning of. So there's protection for us out here, folks. If you are sowing righteousness, we will reap in mercy. Thank you, Jehovah. A hairstylist is coming out here involved in something going on, whether they be upright, I don't know. Jehovah says to tell somebody to go away. Again, that resistance is here. Somebody trying to tempt somebody out here. They're sure of themselves. They try to get something done. They can't stop. There's a bunch of money out here. They're a thief, and God's going to catch them. It's going to catch them. And the Most High says, you tell this person no and to go away. It says somebody who don't take no for an answer. And they're negative, and he says to run from him because temptation is connected with evilness. Deliver us from temptation, Jehovah, lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. You run from this. I don't care if they say, no, baby, no, baby, no. And they won't take no for an answer. They're going to take no for an answer. You need to make them take no for an answer. I don't care who they are. You're going to die if you get mixed up with this nonsense. Okay? And again, for some of you all, somebody had that secret yesterday. And for some people, they may have a secret and they don't care if they've already got a death sentence on them. And that's a sexual secret. And they don't give a rip what they're doing then you may jump in bed with this temptation. And then you got a death sentence on you from a sex disease. Okay, so however it would play out for any given person, I don't know what your temptation is going to be with this, but God says you tell somebody no because they really are coming back to play somebody on some nonsense out here. You have the letter J out here. You have the letter Z. That word goes to attacking in the Hebraic language, it goes back to boiling with pride. The letter Sin or the letter Samak is pride, conceit, and ego, and somebody's just full of themselves. Stupidness. The J and the Z, the V, the W, and the pictograph looks like a P. The S, the CH, the, I guess that's it. All right. So anyway, positive or negative for any given person with those letters, first, middle, last name. Some type of business name could be out here. You might want to set with it. Maybe God can give you some phonics of some stuff as well. But anyway, this is what the Most High says. And if somebody is weak out here, like I said, they're not gonna be able to retain the day of their death. There's no discharge in that. God says. At the same time, it's also revealing somebody's wicked out here. They've got something that they've done. They're trying to relieve themselves by more wickedness because they think they're going to hide it. They're not going to be delivered from it. Neither shall wickedness deliver thee. That are given to it. You're not going to. You're just digging a pit just deeper and deeper and deeper in this nonsense going on. But anyway, there's 24 hours to do something out here or to protect somebody. I will say, again, those of you who are upright and can help me, after tomorrow, I'm not going to have any shelter again, but I know God's faithful, and he just said I'm protected. So whoever's going to come through and be God in a situation through his spirit, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shalom, folks.